Okay. Check out that picture. That is a hole in the cow's stomach, I guess. A cow fitted with a fistula for observing and taking fluid samples from the rumen. A rumen is like the lumen. It's one of the many stomachs. Cows have like 3 stomachs. Yeah, it says it doesn't harm the animal, but that looks weird. Check this out. In 1822, a physician who was, he did surgery on a hunter or a trapper who had suffered from a gunshot wound. The wound left a permanent hole in the man's stomach or abdomen, and then for the next 11 years, Beaumont, this physician, did observations and took samples of the digestive process. He would put food on a string and to observe, I guess, the chemical digestion of it, and then he would see with his own eyes the mechanical digestion of this guy's stomach. So that's weird. And that's, as Ivy wants you to know, the nature of science. Sometimes it's serendipitous the way things happen. This physician had no idea. He was just trying to save the man's life, but he found out a lot more about digestion through just this very serendipitous situation. So what causes stomach ulcers? That's the question at hand. And they used to think that stomach ulcers were caused by just excess production of hydrochloric acid, perhaps brought on by stress, as it reads here. And here's a summary of more recent scientific information about stomach ulcers, about gastritis, which is the inflammation of the stomach. It basically says that when, and this is going, they're using Helicobacter pylori, which is a strain of bacteria that live in some of the lining of the stomach. It said they were probably burrowing beneath the mucus layer and infecting the stomach lining. So if you're burrowing beneath the mucus layer, you were not being exposed to the very low pH. Helicobacter pylori has this enzyme that creates ammonia, and that helps neutralize some of the stomach acid. So that's a natural defense that the bacteria use to defend against the low pH. The infection leads to gastritis and stomach ulcers. That's what it found, as well as the patients treated with a certain range of antibiotics responded well to the treatment, and the patients with gastritis are more prone to stomach cancer, which is not a good thing. And then H. pylori infection is the most common infection in the world. Estimated to be 3 billion people are infected. It does not sound like a very fun infection. Let's see. And so what IB really wanted you to know about that is they really want, if you're asked about harmful ways, crap, I can't think of it. If you're asked a question involving the stomach and the gastric juices, and how it could be harmful to a human, you need to mention H. pylori and how it has been known to lead to stomach cancer, as well as how to treat it, and as well as the amount of people it has affected. Yeah, so all about stomach ulcers and H. pylori.